Hey Rose team, wanted to do an updated video on how to create a party on your Facebook business page. So what I'm going to do first is share my screen and then go ahead and show you. You go to Facebook first, of course. Now I have two business pages because one of them they wouldn't let me add any more parties to. So if you look right here, you see my cursor. If you'll look right here where it says Pampered Chef Food and Fun with Marcy Rose, I'm going to try to add it to this one because this is actually the page that I started out using, and they let me recently add another party. So I'm going to see if I can do it on this one. I should be able to since I added one. Up at the top, it says groups. I was looking under more. When you go to groups, you go check, create linked group. All right, once you're here, I'm going to put the name of the party, which this one is April's March into Spring Pampered Chef. I'm going to put virtual because sometimes I don't know why people would think nowadays that it's not a virtual, but and I like to put a little flower, or actually I put a little pot in front of the name, and then I put a flower at the at the end just to be different. And then the flower should be right there. It's a little sunflower to show, you know, we're getting ready for spring. Then, of course, we want to make this public. No, I'm sorry. We want to make it private. Private but visible. Okay. Then all we do is create. And it should be good. Okay, so it is letting me do it from my business page, my original business page, which, like I said, I have two. All right, so the background here, I'm just going to go over to Canva real quick and do just update a photo that I already have. Like this one right here is Lynn's March into Spring, but I'm just going to change the name to April's March into Spring Pampered Chef Party. And see, that's all I have to do to this because I've already got it set up. And, you know, I just add that to all of my parties. Then I hit download. Okay, so that's ready. So now I go back to my my party, April's party, and I go edit, and I upload from my document, or from my downloads, because that's where they are. Anything that I download gets downloaded to a default folder called downloads. So that's where it is. Then I want to adjust it down a little bit because it is kind of high up. And then I'm going to hit Save Changes. Now, you see the big red button that says click here for shopping link. Well, we want to make sure that we put over here to the side. Don't hit edit because edit is changing the whole picture. We want to just click there, and we want to put here edit. See the little edit right there, and then click on the link below anytime during the party for April's, let's see, to order one April's party. Okay, click on the link below anytime. Let's put a comma there. Click on the link below anytime during the party to order on April. Nope, that don't sound right. Click on the link below to I can't type, I can't talk. Click on the link below to order on April's party anytime. That's better because I don't need to say during the party. Okay, so now I need to go to Pampered Chef and get her link. So I just sign into my Pampered Chef and go to April. And right here, I should be able to just copy link, and then go back over to, if I know where I'm at, I can't find where I'm at. Okay. That's not it either. Well, where's it? Where did it go? That's great. Okay. Right here. All right. So go here, and then let me see if I can highlight this. No, you can't highlight it or anything, make it bold. So you just copy and paste her link right under there and hit done editing. And hopefully when people click on this big button, you know, like you're here and they click on big button and then they can see over here that it says to go there. Okay. So now the next thing we want to do is we want to add our personal profile. We are in our business on our business page. So I already have my business, my personal, no, I'm sorry. My business page, already have that in the party. Now I want my personal profile in the party. Okay, so I click on my, you'll see I've got two up here. I click on that. Now it says join group. So let's join group. And we want to join as our personal profile. See how it says profile, my name, whereas my business one says page. Okay, so you hit join. And that's saying that it sent a request. So I want to reload the page. In this little process we got to go through, you got to reload the page a few times. Okay, now we go back to our business profile. So that's taking us back to the original page. Okay, and if you look over here where it says member requests, that is where I just requested to join the party. So I say approve. Okay, then I go back to home and I reload the page. I know that's monotonous, but then I go back to my personal profile, reload the page. And I should get a notification that I have been added to this group. Let me look up here under notifications. And of course it don't. Oh, your request here. It says my request, but it hasn't done the notification yet. So maybe, let me go over here and see if I go under members. This is where all your members are going to be. And as you can see, my personal yeah, that's my personal profile is here. So I'm going to make myself an administrator. Send invitation. Okay. Now I have myself as my business page and myself as my personal self in the party. So now when I go back to my personal profile, then I accept where I'm making my personal profile an administrator. While I'm here, I'm going to click on manage notifications. I'm going to say all posts because I want to see all posts as my personal profile and as my business profile. And I'll show you why in just a second. So I'm going back to my business page. Like I say, this is monotonous. The best thing to do is write it down. Once I get back to my business page, make sure you're on your business page. Any changes to the actual party, you're going to have to make on your business page. Okay. The reason I think that you need to add your personal profile is when you go to invite your host, and also if you wanted to invite your people. So say you were having a party, you'd want to invite your people from your personal profile. Okay, that's the only reason I know that we would do such a thing. So now the next step after that is done. Let me refresh one more time. I just like to reload and make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. Okay, everything looks like it's supposed to. Okay, now we go down to settings. Okay, now name and description. Okay, we've got her name, the name of the party up here, but we want a description. So I'm gonna go to another party and I'm going to just copy what I've already done so I don't have to type that in again. And be sure I change the name to April. Because if I don't, she's going to be saying, who's Lynn? Okay, so, and since all these parties are the same as far as March parties, then it's pretty simple to just copy. Okay, that's the first thing. Privacy set to private. Group is visible. Don't have to do anything with location. All right, custom group. This is where and you don't have to do this, but I like to do it just because it's easier for me to remember their Facebook link. Not their Pampered Chef order link, but their Facebook party link. So April's, there's probably a million Aprils in Pampered Chef. So April's, if you put April's PC party, as you can see, it's already been taken. So if you go April's March PC party, that one's available. Okay, because you got a green check right here. So when I send this link to her, it's going to have April's March PC party as the link. Okay, and I'll show you that in just a second. The color. I like to change the color to something other than, I think it has like a default to blue. I'd go ahead and change that color to something more that's going to stand out more. If you want to look at it, you just go over to home and your invite button is red, you know, discussion, rooms, whatever tab you click on is red also. So we go back to settings. Badges I don't mess with, group affiliation I don't mess with, type stay the same, rooms stay the same, all this stuff stays the same until you get down to, and see where it says anyone can approve. That's okay, because if you change it, then you're going to have to be, you know, you'll get a lot of notifications to approve. So just leave that like it is. You go all the way down to the bottom, and where it says applications, if you are using Post My Party, which is a third-party posting service, you add over here, Post My Party to this. If you are not using Post My Party, you just leave this step out. Okay, just one less step that you have to do. Okay, so now we go back over to home, and we want to put in information about the party that we are going to make as an announcement and post it to the top. So what I do is I go over back to Lynn's party or a part of the party I have going on, and I copy all of this. This is just, you know, a party that I have. See how it says here, your request to join April's March has been approved. So it did finally pop up down to the bottom. Okay, so go back to April's, do a post just like you normally do a post. You change the name to April, of course. telling you, I can't type. And then party starts the 9th. So that's tomorrow. Usually, well, it does not want to change. Hold on just 1 second. Okay. Usually I do not start parties this close to the date. But this one was supposed to be a 15-minute party, but we changed it to a 3-day party. So it is going to start tomorrow, which is Tuesday. And be sure to check yourself on when you're copying and pasting stuff, because I do it all the time. That's what happens when you get old. Okay. So go back over to Lynn's, and you see how I have Lynn's link in there. I'm going to go back over to copy. That way I don't have to remember, what it is. I copy it and I put in here like so. Now you can leave it like this to where it shows April's link, it shows a picture. That's what it looks like, which is perfectly fine. Or you can do like I did Lynn's and put your own picture in there that says shopping link. Either one, it's going to go to their link when they click on it, or going to go to the host link when they click on it. All right, so I'm going to copy all this, and then I'm going to think about what it says here in a second. If I can find April's. And I skipped a step, but I'm going to go back for that in 1 second. Okay. All right, so it says, every order placed by midnight on Wednesday. Well, since we're starting this on Tuesday, I'm going to change this to Thursday, because you want to give them a couple of days, at least a couple of days to, and when I say receives a free gift, they get a e-cookbook. Okay, you just send them the link to the e-cookbook. Has some amazing recipes in it. A lot of times nowadays people, a small little cookbook they may like, but the bigger cookbooks and stuff they don't even care for anymore. As a matter of fact, Pampered Chef don't even carry them anymore. We used to have some nice spiral bound cookbooks, but people just don't use them anymore. So I like to put the link in again, because they're still going to ask you, where's the link? Okay. So then I go back and I finish copying the rest. This party is supposed to close. Let me make sure I got that in. Okay, this is supposed to close Friday the 12th. Okay, that works. And then I have, my information. And then you see this is my Linktree link. That's something you may want to check into. What it is, and I'll click on it. So, well, I need to copy it because it ain't letting me click on it since it's sitting here like this. But let me show you real quick what this is. It is a place that your customers can go, and you can use this Linktree for a bunch of different things. But for instance, they can go here. All they got to do is click on that link once I get it in there. They can get recipes, interactive catalog, and make sure that's got the right catalog in it. Now that I'm looking at it. Yep, perfect. Okay. I got in here, create your wish list. You just put in links in this Linktree, and that's something that you may want to do later, but I like to put it in my announcement, so that they just happen to click there, they'll get more information. So I'm going to go ahead and post this. Now, Facebook has been to where you can't edit a post, but I haven't had too much trouble with that. I did it first. So what I like to do is make this big and bold where everybody can see it. This is when the party starts. You can order at this link anytime. You don't have to go anywhere. Turn on your notifications. If you're not interested, we're not offended, leave the group anytime you want to. Every order placed by midnight Thursday receives a free gift. And then there's the link again. And then the last day is the 12th, which is really probably going to be like the 14th, but we're just going to leave it at that. Okay. And then the rest of the information. Okay. So I'm going to hit save because now I've made this big. And if y'all are taking notes, just pause this, take more notes, pause it. I mean, that's the way I do it. 3 little dots right here. You want to first make it an announcement. Then it'll say at the bottom that's made an announcement. You right click and hit reload. Okay, now it's in the announcement section at the top tabs. So you go over here and look, whoop, there it is. Okay, then you go to back to discussion where everybody's going to be, and you want to pin it to the top because you want this to be the first thing that they see is the information about ordering, when the party starts, when the party ends, and the information, of course, about ordering. All right, we're going to reload that again. And this is now an announcement and it is pinned to the top. For some reason, that is not turning blue like it's supposed to. Why are those not blue? That is weird. Okay, when I hit on more, then they turn blue like they're supposed to. Okay, so that is pretty much it. Now, it took me 22 minutes to do this. So setting up these parties on Facebook, it is time consuming. It's just how we have to do it right now. Pampered Chef will be announcing probably at conference, which is in June or July. I can't remember one of the two. I think it's July. That we are getting our own social media platform that we can do this in, and we won't have other things like Facebook jail and that kind of stuff that will that we have to contend with. So what I would do if I were you is get, and I've done this before, I had to do this in order to not forget any of the steps. As a matter of fact, I've got one more step. Well, my computer, I have parties, and this is all my parties listed. And so what I need to do is I need to be on discussion. And then you see up here at the top where it says facebook.com/groups/April's March PC party. Well, I go here and I hit the star. I'm using Chrome, and it will, this is going to put the party in my party's spot. So now when I look here, there's April's party. So I can go to it easy enough. I want to go to Lynn's party. I've got it open at the top, but I can go to parties also and hit Lynn's party, and there it is. Okay, so whatever makes it easy, that's what I like to do. So if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm going to post this in just a minute on our team page so that you can refer back to it. Thanks a bunch.